Hello, and thank you for expressing interest in UCI nursing science. This informational session is for freshman applicants interested in the nursing science major here at UC Irvine. In this presentation, we will give you information on our program, as well as the requirements and instructions for how to apply. Before we discuss UC Irvine's program, we will discuss the various pathways you can take to become a nurse, as well as introduce you to the BRN and NCLEX RN examination. There are several routes you may take if you wish to become a registered nurse. All routes require the same components. First is the nursing degree, and second is the nursing license. There are 3 degree programs applicable to students entering the nursing profession, but in this video, we will discuss only 2 of them. The first pathway is through the associate's degree. An ADN provides opportunities to work entry-level nursing positions. This degree can be acquired over the course of 2 to 3 years, and upon completion, recipients are eligible to take the NCLEX RN examination. ADN programs are commonly offered through community colleges and online institutions, making them convenient and often more affordable. One disadvantage of only earning an ADN are the rapidly changing standards of hospitals and state boards. Many hospitals only hire nurses that have a BSN or higher. The second route we'll discuss is the bachelor's degree. If you don't already have a bachelor's degree in a different field, pursuing a BSN may be the path for you. A BSN degree can be completed between 2 and 4 years, depending on the point of entry into the program. A BSN differs from an ADN, as these programs place an emphasis on research, management, leadership, public health, and the social sciences in order to provide students with a heightened understanding of the various factors impacting healthcare. BSN graduates are often tasked with higher level and a greater variety of positions than RNs that only have their ADN. Many hospitals now require that prospective applicants have their BSN in order to be eligible for a position. Acquiring a BSN also offers individuals the opportunity to pursue higher education in order to earn their APRN license. So if a student wants to become a nurse practitioner or pursue any of the other specialties that require graduate level education. BSN programs are often more expensive than ADN programs. They're also usually not offered through community colleges. These programs tend to be highly competitive. Each state in the United States has a board of registered nursing. Our state BRN oversees nursing education and licensure here in California. This website, which is rn.ca.gov, is a great resource for finding information on the nursing schools here in California and for researching careers in nursing. To find a list of schools that offer nursing degree programs, first you're going to click on Applicants. Then you're going to go to Education, which is here at the bottom. Then you're going to go to Nursing Programs. Then you're going to go to Pre-Licensure RN programs, which is your ADN, BSN, and entry-level masters. Ours is called the MEPN program, but they are the same. So these are all the schools in California that have nursing programs. First is the associate degrees. You're going to want to look at the bachelor's degrees if you're looking to get your BSN. The ones that are marked in red are private schools. And if you scroll down, you can find UC Irvine. It has our address as well as our phone number. Another resource you can use on this website, once I scroll up to the top, so if you go back to education, is the NCLEX pass rates. This shows all the schools in California, the year, and how many students passed the NCLEX examination, which is the licensure examination, on the first try. So this isn't the total of students because people will retake it. Some people take it twice, which is totally acceptable, but it gives you the percent pass rate of students on that first attempt. If we want to scroll down, we can go ahead and have a look at UC Irvine's. So this past year it was at 94, and this was the year for 2018-2019. The NCLEX RN examination is a computer adaptive licensure exam that you must take in order to obtain your RN license. In order to be eligible for the exam, you must receive a nursing degree from an accredited institution. For a list of institutions that aren't accredited by the state of California, please visit the rn.ca.gov website. The exam has between 70 and 265 questions and lasts approximately 6 hours or less. This exam is required for all prospective nurses. Now that we've discussed some general nursing program information, we'll talk more about UC Irvine's nursing program. In addition to preparing students for the NCLEX exam, our BS in Nursing Science prepares students to practice as research-based professional nurses. We have a strong emphasis on science and research in our program, and require more lower division science courses than most programs. Another distinction is our small class size. We graduate only about 50 students a year from our BS program. This means our students receive lots of personal attention from faculty and academic advisors. Graduates of our program also receive a strong foundation for future graduate work that could include careers as researchers, educators, administrators, or as an advanced practice clinician like a nurse practitioner, nurse anesthetist, nurse midwife, or clinical nurse specialist. Our required nursing major courses are listed here on the screen. As a freshman applicant, these would be the courses that you would take in your first and second year here at UC Irvine. We require a full year of general chemistry, which would be Chem 1A, 1B, 1C, the first quarter of organic chemistry, Biosci 97, genetics, Biosci 98, biochemistry, Biosci E109 and E112L, physiology and physiology lab, Biosci D170, human anatomy with lab, Biosci M122 and M118L, microbiology with lab, statistics 7 or 8, intro to psychology, so that would be Psych 7A here, sociology 1 or anthropology 2A, and then a philosophy ethics course, which is philosophy 405, and finally public health. All required science courses for the nursing major must be taken at UCI and pass with a C or better. Non-science major required courses such as statistics, psychology, sociology, ethics, those can be taken at a different college, but if taken at a different institution, you must pass them with a B or better. In our upper division curriculum, which as a freshman admit would be during your third and fourth years, students take courses in the classroom and in the clinical setting. The clinical courses start in the spring quarter of junior year and continue all the way through senior year. Students will have 2 days of classes a week starting in that junior year spring, and then have 2 days of clinicals a week as well. Students are required to complete a total of 720 clinical hours while in the program. These clinicals are generally 12-hour shifts working in hospitals throughout Orange County. Students will have the opportunity to complete clinical hours in all the major hospitals in Orange County, including UCI Medical Center, Hoag, Chalk, Saddleback, Mission, and St. Joseph's. Students complete their clinical rotations in adult health care, maternity and pediatrics, mental health, critical care, community health, and leadership and management. It is required that students cover all these specialty areas in order to be prepared for the licensing exam. When students are seniors in their final quarter here at UC Irvine, they get to have what's called a preceptorship, where they work one-on-one with a nurse. So, after rotating through these various specialty areas, they can pick one they want to specialize in and work directly in that unit with their preceptor. Students may enter our program at 2 levels, at the freshman level or at the junior level. The program lasts 4 years for students who enter as freshmen and 2 years for students who enter as juniors. The University of California system considers you a freshman applicant if you are still in high school or have graduated from high school but have not enrolled in a regular session at any college or university. If you attend a summer session immediately after graduating from high school, you are still considered a freshman applicant. We are a direct entry program for students that apply as freshmen. What that means is if you are admitted into the nursing science major, you won't have to reapply for admission into the upper division. Your spot is guaranteed. In order to apply as a freshman applicant, you will need to fill out the UC application, which is online. When you fill out the UC application, you must select nursing science as your major of preference. We no longer require the nursing supplemental application. The submission window for both applications is November 1st through November 30th, but the deadline is November 30th. Applications are always considered for entry for the following fall. For example, a student that applies during November 2019 will be considered for the September 2020 entry. We only accept students into our program for fall quarter entry. It's important to note that our deadlines are different from other nursing programs. Again, the application is due by November 30th. The UC application has a few key requirements you should take note of, such as your test scores, your high school or community activities and awards, and your personal insight questions. More information about the UC application can be found on their website at apply.universityofcalifornia.edu or admission.universityofcalifornia.edu. The website addresses are listed under the Nursing Anteater on this slide for reference. To be eligible for admission into the nursing science major, you must have a GPA of at least a 3.0 and have completed 2 years of high school lab science in the areas of biology or chemistry, earning a C or higher for all grades. You must also complete the 15 required A through G subject courses with a C or better. You must also submit your standardized test scores to the university, this including the SAT or the ACT. On the UC application, you will also be asked to complete a number of personal insight questions. The requirements for these essays can be found on the UC application website. Students will receive a holistic evaluation by the UCI admissions office and all the factors listed on their admissions page. Students are notified in spring of their admission into the nursing major. It is possible for students to be admitted to UCI, but not to the nursing science major. If this happens, admission will default to the applicant's second major choice. Those students not admitted to our program, but who choose to still attend UCI, may reapply to change their major during their second year. Students may also choose to reapply to our program as transfer students from a community college or other university. Please note that the acceptance rates depend on the number of applicants, their academic qualifications, and the spaces we have available. Students always ask our office how hard it is to get into the nursing major. Our goal is to graduate 50 students per year out of our program, so we usually admit about 30 students at the freshman level and about 20 as juniors. For the population of candidates applying to enter our program at freshman standing, we have about a 2% acceptance rate. Please note that this rate varies by year. Updated admissions statistics can be found on our website's admissions page. While a cumulative GPA of 3.0 is required for admission, we encourage you to shoot high. We also advise prospective applicants to seek out clinical volunteer opportunities as to gain critical experience in a healthcare environment. Although not required for admission into our program, it is strongly recommended. Our School of Nursing website is shown here, and we invite you to visit our website for information pertinent to prospective freshman applicants and all our degree programs. If after reviewing our website and this presentation, you have any additional questions, please email your questions to nssao@uci.edu. Additional contact information for our office is listed on our website. Thank you for your interest.